Hey everybody, welcome back to Farm Life. Today I want to touch on the review of the K&M Outlander 650 XMR. Now, for the most part of living on a farm, this four-wheeler is absolutely perfect. It gets through pretty much anything you can throw at it, and it just rips through anything. I mean, it's built for the work that a farm would need. Starting off with it, the radiator. It does come with a with like a, I guess you call it a diamond head radiator, and I mean, in my opinion, it looks pretty sick. This is a 2021 model, so it's got like the two lights on each side and all that. Its frame is a little bit different from the other ones and so on. But next would be the tires. These are the stock XMR tires. They're called Mega Mayhems. They got decent traction to them. I mean, they have torque. They create a good amount of torque. I think I looked it up. It was around 48 pounds of torque, I think it produced out in low. Appearance wise on them, yeah, I mean, the rims are kind of nice. You can change them real easy if you want. But I mean, for the most part, the stock tires are the move. Next, you got the suspensions. It's like that on all four of the tires, back, front, etc. Yeah, I can't say anything bad about it, to be completely honest with you. Next up, all XMRs do come equipped with the snorkels. It's two of these on each side, so one over here and the one right there. With these snorkels, you can get them extended to go upwards and further up, but you need to put like a different kind of kit on that. You'd most likely have to get that taken away, and to have that snorkel that comes out like that. But I mean, for the most part, the stock snorkels are pretty. I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, I probably wouldn't exceed water in it about seat height, so probably about right there for it, because deep water, you're just gonna ask for trouble in the engine and all that. Back wise, I don't know if they're all the same for everything, but this one, it's got the plastic back rack, and it's not like bendy plastic, dude. It's like the durable hard plastic. Another thing about this four-wheeler is, if you're looking to mod it, as in the light bar up there, I have the double gun racks on the back that I got from the store that I bought it at. It's very, very, very easy to mod for the most part. I mean, you know, the wires, you have to run it into the ground box, or to the battery, I guess you should say, which is only right there under the seat. You just take that little red cover off, and there it is. It's real spacious under there. You know, it's not hard to fit tight wires through anywhere and all that. Now, if you're going from long distances to the battery, yes, of course, it's gonna be harder, and it might take a little bit longer. But other than that, no, it's a pretty flexible four-wheeler. The back wise, I was actually kind of surprised at this. They come with a trailer hitch. So if you live on a farm or anywhere, it doesn't matter if farm or not, and you need and you need to pull something, tote something, it's got a trailer hitch, and as you can see, it has the two back suspensions, all that. For the 650, it's different for all of them, but it goes like 650, 850, 1000. For the 650, it weighs roughly 850 pounds, the four-wheeler itself, and its towing max is around 1600. Actually, no, 60. Yeah, I'd say 1600, around that, actually. And that, it can, honestly, it can probably exceed that a little bit. It's once you get it broken in and warmed up, it rips. Moving up a little bit, the muffler. That's a stock muffler to it. all I'm gonna say is if you're gonna want a Outlander, you're most likely going to want to upgrade that. Like, I have one on the way right now. It doesn't sound bad, but it's quiet. Okay, it is quite quiet. Moving up a little bit more, you've got the back trunk. Now, actually, on these XMRs, this back rack, because it's there, you can't get to this thing right here. Under that right there, that's a trunk. You can kind of see the handle right there a little bit, but this is a trunk. Fortunately, that's the short trunk. Okay, we have the long trunk, and you can, I mean, the top trunk, you can kind of fit your hand in it. All this, it goes pretty far back there. It's pretty decent for a four-wheeler. I put my chain back there just in case anything happens, get stuck. Doesn't really happen, but just in case I have to pull something or get pulled, I always have that back there. It's pretty handy. Moving up, we have the seat. The seat's amazing. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's really soft. It's a decent size. You know, when a normal person sits, they'll probably be like right here to right here, and you know, if you need to, someone can be back here. It says don't, but no one cares. Okay, now the dash. The dash, I love. In the newer models, they made the dash smaller. So like in the older models, it would, like, the dash would be like out here, and I'm rolling. Oh God. The dash would be out there. Here, let me pull up a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, you can hear the Fuller like that. You're gonna want to upgrade that muffler or the exhaust. Okay, anyways, the dash. In the newer models, I think it started in the 2020 models, they made the dash more compact. Okay. I think like in the older ones, the dash probably came out to about like right here, like where that's outlined. I would say it came out to about right there, and all that. Nothing I like about the dash is these two buttons, easy to access. The bottom one is of course like, you know, your engine temp, your battery volt. You might want to keep track of that. I would. Your RPMs, that's what I normally keep it on. And up here in the top, that's for that top button. It tells you your time, whatever the heck that is. I'm not gonna lie, don't know what that is. Your miles on your trips. So if I can get that to focus. So I got 348 miles on the full and all, actually. And nope, just turned off. Well, and then it goes to like your trips. You can switch between trips and keep track of your miles. It's pretty useful to know like how far something is and all that. The next thing I'm gonna say is the two front lights over here. They have two different modes. That's the normal light, and then there's the extended light. They go pretty far. They're pretty good. I mean, you may want a light bar. It's kind of your preference. Then over here, we have the two-wheel drive and the four-wheel drive. You can switch it while you're currently moving. Like while you're moving, you can switch it and it will switch itself. But if you ever pull something, I would recommend you hit the four-wheel drive for that. It just helps your engine not die. But like if you're just putzing around, going fast, all that, I'd say stay in two-wheel drive just to keep some stuff off the engine. Okay. For the newer models, I've seen some videos on this touching on the color keys, performance, work, whatever the green one is, I kind of forgot. For the newer models, the Outlander specifically, the gray is the performance. What I was told was at the dealership, the green key was the work key. It's not the same for every single thing. There are different, so do not quote me on that. But yes, for the Outlander 2020 model, it is the gray key. And another thing, the 2020 model's got the claw key. I think it kind of speaks for itself. A little bob right there on the side. Just stick it right on. Ready to ride. Okay. Next up at the front. Like I said, the Fuller is very flexible mod-wise. You can mod it kind of any way you want to. You can take off stuff. It's I mean, it's just perfect. For the top, I mean, I got kind of a shorter light bar. I've seen people have long light bars that just run across the whole entire front right there. It's kind of sick. I like it. I've seen people have it down here. Yeah. I mean, it's open to lifting, lift kits, anything, pretty much you can do to it. That's possible to do to it. You can do to it. Another big thing. I struggled with this whenever I was looking for a four-wheeler. The Renegade or the Outlander. So, this kind of comes into play in the dependence of what you're going to do with it. Now, if you're on a farm, I would honestly suggest the Outlander. It is very strong. It's got the trailer hitch. It can pull. It can get through anything you want to. You can go in the water. It's perfect. The Renegade, on the other hand, it's not as heavy. It does not have a trailer hitch. It will go faster. I will admit it will go faster because it's more the racing style four-wheeler. But yeah, if you're on a farm, I would recommend the Outlander. It's perfect and it's amazing. Now let's say you're gonna do like a racing kind of thing, or you're gonna do just mudding with it. Yes, I would recommend the Renegade. Whenever it comes to that, it does hold its better in that theme of what it's gonna do. But keep in mind, this thing still rips. It'll still rip through mud, and it'll still burn it. Now, if you're gonna put these two side by side, let's say this was an 850, it's 650, but let's say it was an 850, and you had 1000R Renegade right there. Off the jump, the Renegade's gonna smoke the 850 so quick. But now let's say you were rolling, okay, from that tree, and y'all were just rolling at 10 miles per hour into that tree, and then from there you just took off. I've seen videos where the 850 has smoked the 1000 on the rolling jump. Now, the Renegade is lighter, so overall it is faster, but I will say it is not, a 1000R is not as strong as an 850, and that's just because it's heavier, and it's got that wider frame. It sits a little bit lower. The Renegade's a little bit sitting up higher. But yeah, overall the Renegade, that's the racing four-wheeler. This right here is the farm work four-wheeler, and it's perfect for that. Yeah. I hope it kind of helped if you're in that decision between the Renegade or the Outlander. The Tour, I hope that helped. And yeah, in my opinion, the Outlander beats it. I love it. I bet you will too. And I will suggest it to anybody who would want to buy it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to. You do not have to. I do this just for fun. This is my first video on this channel, but I will be posting more educational videos like irrigation, really anything that comes across. You know, this is going to be about what happens on the farm, you know, what we come across, something interesting is going to happen. We're trying to throw the comedic twist into it, get it funny so people will actually like it. But yeah, other than that, guys, subscribe if you want to. You do not have to, but I hope this guide helps y'all in the decision. And peace.